Everyone, welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I am your host as always, Rasheed White. Alright, so you guys see the title, you see the thumbnail over there. Brooklyn Nets should actually just stay the course. Do not trade for Donavon Mitchell. I'm going to go into the reasons why they should not do that, and I think there's a lot. I'm going off of like mere, no notes or anything like that, just really like off the top of my head. Maybe I should actually, should write some notes down, but I mean, too busy, man. Too busy to even get notes in. All right, so first of all, we're gonna get into this article. This comes from the Bleacher Report over here. They feel that the Brooklyn Nets should actually make a trade for Donovan Mitchell because it would bolster them to the top of the Eastern Conference. And I say, boo, you know what, right there, man. I'm trying to keep this a clean channel over here, no cursing for the most part, unless I get like really aggravated at a certain take or topic or something like that. All right. It says Brooklyn's among the playoff contenders in the Eastern Conference as the team is off to a 13-10 start this season. And now this article actually came out a couple of days ago. I was as sick as a dog, man. Damn near, man. I could still actually do some videos. I just didn't feel like doing nothing, man. Alright, so the Nets have a solid backcourt in Spencer Dinwiddie and Cam Thomas, who is joined by Mikal Bridges on the wings, but they can go from a bubble team to a legitimate postseason threat by bringing in Mitchell, who has only improved since spending his first 5 seasons with the Utah Jazz. Through 19 games this season, Mitchell's averaging 27.4 points, 5.7 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.9 steals. He's also shooting 45% from the field, which is it's above his career averages of 44.8% there. So the level of star power that Mitchell possesses is something that Brooklyn is still missing this season. As Moore mentioned, the Nets have the draft capital to pull this off. I don't know what happens to the actual article over here, man. All right, so let's get into the reasons why they really should not actually have to do this over here. And we're going to get into the NBA standings in a second, though. But Donovan Mitchell's too small, all right? The average height in the NBA is actually 6'7", all right? So you look at the Celtics, the Bucks, the 76ers, the Orlando Magic, even the Knicks. I mean, Jalen Brunson, I think he's 6'1", 6'2". And then like, the last couple of years, Jalen Brunson actually outplayed him. He outplayed Donovan Mitchell. So he's not really truly an impact player. Yes, he averages 27.4 points a game, and they say he gets 5.1 assists per game, but I think a lot of that stuff is forced assists. I mean, he doesn't make any of his teammates actually better. They had Evan Mobley over there. From what I heard, it's supposed to be the next Tim Duncan, but you got to put like guys like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley in positions to actually thrive, and I don't really see that. I mean, he got bounced out the first round for years. I think he went past the first round only a couple of times in his career, which is not really that great. But to me, now, like I said, let's look at the Celtics over here. Let's look at the Bucks. I mean, these are teams with with size over here. And what they're going to do is they're going to target Donovan Mitchell, and you're going to constantly actually have to send help. So, number two would be having to give up too much to actually get Donovan Mitchell. So in order for the Brooklyn Nets to actually really do that, they're going to have to send away draft capital, Cam Thomas, players like Cam Thomas. And it looks like Cam Thomas is a player that is really kind of willing to... he's listening to what Jacques Vaughn actually had to say. You look at him from the last season to this season, he's actually passing the ball now. He's actually trying on the defensive end. He's not great at it, but he's actually really trying. He's becoming a more willing defender. I mean, I think a lot of players can play defense. It's just a matter of will. And he's younger. So... Again, like I said, size is a big thing over here, man. I mean, even the Orlando Magic is a big team. They got Jonathan Isaac actually coming back. So, that's the whole thing. They're saying it... let me refresh this over here. Let me reload this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, so... and they're saying over here, of course, Brooklyn may not want to part with too many selections unless Mitchell is willing to Mitchell's open to signing a long-term extension, so that is something the team will need to weigh if it negotiates with Cleveland. Yeah, I don't know, man, because like I'm looking at a lot of these young players right now. Like I'm looking at Cape Cunningham. I mean, you got a lot of good players just coming into the NBA, man. I just wish we can actually get our hands on some of these guys over here. Cape, I mean, he's 6'7". I mean, like athletic, can handle the basketball. I mean, just you know, I don't know, man. Like you look at Tatum, you look at Brown. I mean, he's not going to be able to get us past them. He's not beating Cleveland. I'm sorry, he's not beating the Boston Celtics. He's not beating the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is actually too much. The Brooklyn Nets. We had our turn. We had a shot. We should just actually just build. You know, and even like I was saying, I wanted to kind of get into Ben Simmons a little bit, and no team is going to offer Ben Simmons a big contract right now unless he really actually works on his jump shooting. All right, so his jump shooting is actually really, really critical in terms of him actually getting another big payday. But if he doesn't work on his shooting, he doesn't work on his free throws, you know, what's the whole sense of actually offering him like $100 million contract now? So Ben Simmons can actually develop a jump shot, a jump over here. That's better than actually Donavon Mitchell because you know he gives us more multi-positional defense. Somebody that's actually a much more willing passer, somebody that actually makes players better around them. So I'm worried about if you get Donovan Mitchell over here, how to fit what Claxton actually works. Does he actually make him better? You know, does he actually put him in a better position to actually thrive? You know, so we've seen Nick Claxton. We've seen him today at the Golden State Warriors game. I mean, him trying to handle the basketball. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, okay, he's 6'3". I thought he was 6'1". I thought they had him listed as 6'1". So he's 6'3". I don't know. I think Lauri Markkanen is actually much better. He's damn near a 7-footer that can actually put the ball on the floor. I think Donovan Mitchell is just really, really overrated, man. I mean, I seen him in the playoffs this past season. He doesn't trust his teammates. You know, I don't know, man. It's just I'd rather let him go with Lauri Markkanen. I don't think you got to give up much to give him. I think with Donovan Mitchell, you got to actually. He's more like the coveted, like a star type of player where you got to, you know, give up so much just to get him and defeat the team. You know, I like Cam Thomas, and I got to see who else is actually going to go with them in the trade scenario. We'll kind of follow that up later. But looks like the Knicks are actually really trying to get him. I just don't think they have enough. I don't know what they can actually offer to actually get him. The Brooklyn Nets have more intriguing assets, I guess. Like, you know, Cam Thomas, who probably will work better with Darius Garland, you know, in the backcourt better than actually Mitchell. So I'm thinking Cleveland is actually looking at that right there. All right, so I'll wrap this video up. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.